take her home.
Spectators. Why?
Try my best.
Why not?
Now we can have wheels. I'm actually proud of
Why
you.
not?
He hates money, that's why.
It's just over these doubles. Oh, the doubles are okay. Just you have to set up the corner. The triple? It depends on where I would. If I'm jumping it and getting outside, I will whip it to try to initiate the corner. You know what I mean? Just to get it started going that way. Fabulous. How are you?
So you gotta meet me at
I didn't say fix it. I was just trying to see if it was fixed so I could make sure I go around this way. It'll hold for a while. Stupid. It's a good joint, so we're still gonna bring that up. Come on. Yeah, definitely.
fuck around and find out.
Track will be great.
Would you just shit on me? Jesus Christ.
Steve, it's holding up good.
You're gonna put lots more on, buddy.
And lots more today? Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna put lots and lots of laps on here.
I would go like kind of like average again.
Alright, we got a little track work going on right now still. So if you guys don't mind, if you're in race number 1, just stay in your line, hold tight down there. Race number 2, you guys should be taking a little work on your way there. It's going to be very short, we'll be kicking this off. We're going to be needing marshals from race 21, the Nitro Truggy Racers. Stefan, Warren, Jose Rodriguez, Scott Balcazaro, Steve Samad, Luik, Mark Vargas, Oliver, Joe Plant, Claude, Damon. We need you guys for marshals.
Should have done that 5 minutes ago. Got a marshal. I just gotta go pee.
Oh, hurry up.
I'll be right. As long as you think I'm not coming back.
No, I
just
know.
run over.
I just saw you there.
Hurry up. Yeah, we could put one up in there too, but that's going to be right here.
Can you hear me, buddy? Raise your hand if you can hear me, Theo.
Hey, track's good.
Thank you.
Tell me where number 3's at. Oh, way in the back.
In the shade, buddy, just for you.
Freezing my ass off.
Theo. Theo, can you hear me?
No way. That one.
Theo, can you hear me? Enzo, is it working? I can't. Theo, can you hear me? Theo, can you hear me? Raise your hand for me. Hand up if you can hear me. You good? Okay, thank you, buddy. All right, we got our marshals in place. Our drivers work your way up that driver's stand. Let's kick this one off. Race number 1 of New England Dirt Nationals. like I said, just do one lap around, hit that loop line.
Six is on. I'm six.
No.
Gotcha. Sorry.
I think we're good now. All right, guys. Do one loop around. Make sure everybody's all set. Transforms this first round. All right, guys. You guys have all gone around once. Let's just stop them down here on the straightaway just because it'll get you through that loop line. Stop right down here in front. Bring them up front if you've gone through. Come up and stop right here. We'll just stop them after the loop line. Bring them down on the straight. Bring them down on the straight and just kind of stop for a second. Make sure I got everybody here. I'm just waiting on Theo. Theo, did you go? All right, got everybody checked in. Guys, roll those cars out. When you get to your loop line, it'll be live. I'd like to thank everybody again for coming out this weekend to the New England Dirt Nationals. Here we go. First car around we're going to see is Hank, followed by Marcel, Warren, Matt, Eric, Sean, Rory, Annabelle, Steven, Dan, Reed, and Theo. Right now we're 39 seconds in, and we got Marcel out in the lead right now, followed by Hank, followed by Warren. We get a 14:5:21 is our leader's pace right now. Marcel Grambel. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Running order is Marcel 1, Hank 2, Warren 3, Rory 4, Dan 5, Sean 6, Eric 7, Annabelle 8, Matt 9, Reed 10, Steven 7, and Theo 12. Fast lap's gonna go to our leader right now. Oh. Looks like Hank just worked his way out in the lead this time around. The fast lap's still going to go to Marcel of a 22.8. That was set on lap number 2. Our leader, Hank, he's got himself a 23.1. That was set on lap number 3. He's looking at a 13:5:02 pace. Got a 13:5:02 for our second place driver. Only 0.3 separates those two drivers. Oh, looks like Marcel takes it over again this time around. We got some great qualifying happening right now. We're going to have some great mains tomorrow. Oh, we got Dan just jumps out in the lead now. We got Dan in the lead, followed by Marcel, Hank, Warren, Annabelle, Rory, Reed, Sean, Matt, Eric, Steven, and Theo. We're quickly approaching that halfway mark. Everybody's pretty evenly spaced on the track. Work together. If you know that faster car's coming up on you, you please give them some room. This is only qualifying. Just crossed that halfway mark. We got Marcel out in the lead. Marcel and Hank are going back and forth each time around. 0.5 separates those two drivers. Right now it's Marcel, 13.505, 13.506 for Hank, 13.508 for Dan, 12.505 for Warren, and 11.5 flat for Annabelle. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. We're at that 2 minute mark. Those drivers in that race number 2, you can drop your cars down in pit lane. If you're going to be up in race number 2, put your cars down in pit lane so you can get right up on that driver's stand. Go put your cars down on pit lane if you're next race. .330 down, 1:30 to go. It's Marcel in 1, Hank in 2, Warren in 3, Dan in 4, Annabelle in 5, Sean in 6, Reed in 7, Rory in 8, Matt in 9, Eric in 10, Steven in 11, and Theo in 12. 1:15 left on the clock, drivers. 13.504 is our leader's pace for Hank right now. 13.504 for Marcel. 12.503 for Warren. .45 seconds left on the clock. 45 seconds. Our running order is again, it's Hank in 1, Marcel in 2, Warren in 3, Dan in 4, Annabelle 5, Sean in 6, Reed in 7, Matt in 8, Rory in 9, Eric in 10, Steven in 11, and Theo in 12. With 30 seconds left on the clock, 13.503 is our leader's pace for Hank right now. 13.503.9 for Marcel. 0.3 separates those two drivers. Putting in a strong run on this first run. Just remember, when your race clock's expired, your race is not over. You go around until I tell you you're all done. Marcel, you're done. Hank, you're done. Warren, you're done. Still got some drivers still going out there. We still got quite a few drivers still live. Eric, you're done. Theo, you're done. Keep going around, keep going around. We're just waiting on Reed and Steven right now. Dan, did you pull that off, or are you still out there? Dan's done. All right, that's the race. You guys are done. Pull them on over. Go drop those cars down. Head on out to Marshall. All right, guys, wait for those marshals to get in place before you go around. Wait till the marshals are in place. Track is not live until marshals are in place. So we need those marshals to work their way out here as fast as possible. That keeps that show rolling. We are going to have one more marshal spot being added in right now. There's going to be a marshal spot on the outside edge, kind of right where Ross is, right in that general area. It'll be the bucket for right now until we can find the cone. So that, let's see, what is it, the 11th place? That'll be the 11th cone. All right, guys. Our marshals are in place. Let's roll them around one time. Stop on the straightaway when we get there so I can make sure everybody's transponders are checked in and all set. Remember that straightaway is closed once you get back to it, so go slow when you get to it. All right, I got all my drivers checked. You guys can roll those cars out. All right, once you turn around, get the car turned around, roll them on out. When you get to that loop line, it'll be live for you. Here we go. Is that a dead car? No, okay. All right, I'll give this a few more seconds and I'll start calling off times and paces. All right, here we go. 45 seconds down, 4:15 to go. We got Damon out in the lead, followed by Tyler, Matt, Steven, Yannick, Bruce, Big Cat, Norm, Stupid Fast, Militia, Anders, Mugen Sean, and Colin Doherty. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. It's Damon in the lead right now. He's on a 14-5-16. Make that Matt out in the lead now with a 13-5-04. Closely in tail is Tyler Marcy with a 13-5-09. 0.7 separates those two drivers. Right now, fast lap for this heat goes to Damon with a 22.6. Look at a 23 flat for Matt, a 23-1 for Tyler. Matt still on the lead with a 13-5-05, 13-5-06 for Tyler, 12-5 flat for Damon, 12-5-09 for Bruce, and 12-5-13 for Steven. We got Matt in 1, Tyler 2, Damon 3, Bruce 4, Stefan 5, Norm 6, Anders 7, Yannick 8, Colin 9, Big Cat 10, Militia 11, Mugen Sean 12. We're rapidly approaching that halfway point. 13-5-06 is our leader's pace right now. 13-5-07 for Tyler Marcy. 0.5 separates those two drivers. Three minutes down, 2 minutes to go. It's still Matt Peralt out in the lead at 13-5-06, 13-5-10 now for Damon in 2. Tyler Marcy with a 13-5-15. He's in 3. Bruce is in 4 with a 12-5-05, 12-5-09 for Steven. 1:45 left on the clock. Fast lap goes to Damon right now, 21.9. Lap number 5, he just works his way out in the lead with a 13.507. He's looking at a third place right now. .120 left on the clock. It's Damon 1, Matt 2, Tyler 3, Bruce 4, Steven 5, Yannick 6, Durs 7, Norm 8, Colin 9, Big Cat 10, Militia 11, and Mugen Sean in 12. 1 minute left on the clock. .35 seconds left on the clock, drivers. 35 seconds. Just a reminder, your race is not over and that clock expires. You keep going until I tell you you're all done, and then finish that lap that you're on after I tell you you're done. 20 seconds left on the clock. It's Damon 1, Matt 2, Tyler 3, Bruce 4, Yannick 5, Durs 6, Steven 7, Norm 8, Colin 5, Big Cat 10, Militia 11, and Mugen Sean 12. 21.8 for a fast lap for our leader, Damon Set, on lap number 9. Just remember to go until I tell you you're all done. Don't slow down now. This could cost you later on. That next group should have already had their cars up on pit lane. That next group should have had your cars up on pit lane, not down below, up on pit lane. Matt, you're done. Bruce, you're done. Yannick, you're done. Durs, you're done. Steven, you're done. Norm, you're done. I'm waiting for Damon, Mugen Sean, Militia, and Big Cat. Just remember, when you're done, drop your car down, head on out to Marshall. Big Cat, did you make it or are you out? You must be out. Head right out in those marshalling spots. So those numbers that were on your cars. Remember, we just added that 11th place spot right down here by the loop line. And track is not live till all of our marshals are in place. So we need our marshals to get a move on and get out here. Should be good. That person will be docked a lap next time around, so I will figure it out. Okay. 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 All right. Then we'll just let the card play it. All right. We need those marshals to work your way into place here. We got just about everybody in place. 11 is going to be the bucket. 12 is just kind of a reserve, wherever you can kind of find a spot where you might be useful. All right, our marshals are in place. Do that one lap around and then stop on the straightaway. Once you get to the straightaway, it is not live. Make sure you go through that loop line and then stop down on the straight. Just got to make sure everybody's transponders are straight. Give me 1 second. All right, everybody's checked in. Roll those cars on out. Once you get to that loop line, it'll be live. Thank you very much for your patience, everybody. You know what to do. If you see that faster car coming up on you, you give him some room. Here we go. That loop line is live when you get to it. I'll check back in with everybody just about that 1 minute mark. Let you guys know where times, paces, and fast laps are at. Bob Robichaud, when you get a second, can you work your way up to timing and scoring, please? All right, we're at that 1 minute mark. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. We got Oliver on the lead, followed by Damon, Wesley, Michael, Dominic, Brian, Scott, Dominic, Seguin. Oh, everybody's changing up here at the end. Now it's Will, Wild Bill, Brian in 10, Dominic in 11, and Robert in 12. Our leader, Wesley Knapp, right now, 13.506, followed by Damon Lamy on a 13.506.01, separates those two drivers. Oliver's on a 13.507, Michael Combs on a 13.509, and Scott Belcastro on a 13.522. It's Damon in 1, Wesley in 2, Oliver in 3, Michael in 4, Scott in 5, Brian in 6. Make that Dominic Seguin in 6, Brian in 7, Wild Bill in 8, Dave in 9, Brian in 10, Dominic in 11, and Robert Montmany in 12. Just about to that halfway mark. Fast lap for this heat is 22.2, set by our leader, Damon. 14.521 is his pace right now. He's looking at setting himself right on top of the grid, right in this first run. We got Damon in 1, Oliver 2, Wesley 3, Scott 4, Michael 5, Dominic 6, Brian 7, Wild Bill 8, David 9, Brian 10, Dominic 11, and Bob in 12. We got 2 minutes left on the clock, drivers, 2 minutes. 14.522 is our leader's pace. 13.510 is our second place driver. 13.514 is our third place driver. That's Damon in 1, Oliver 2, Wesley 3, Scott 4, Michael 5, Dominic 6, Brian 7, David 5, Wild Bill in 9. And a half left on the clock. 14.521 is our leader's pace right now. 22.2 set on lap number 5 is his fast lap. Oliver's in 2, 13.509. He's got a 22.6 set on lap number 7. Wesley's got a 23.1 set on lap number 4. Scott's got a 23.3 set on lap number 9. Make that 23.3 set this last time around. 50 seconds left on the clock, drivers, 50 seconds. Everybody in that next race, you should have your cars down here in pit lane. Looks like you do. Thank you very much. 30 seconds left, drivers. 30 seconds. This is heat number 3 of 6 for our e-buggy. It's Damon in 1, Oliver 2, Scott in 3, Wesley 4, Michael 5, Dominic 6, Brian 7, David 8, Wild Bill 9, Dominic Jordan 10, Brian in 11, and Bob in 12. Keep going around until I tell you guys are all done. Both Dominics, you're both done. Oliver's done. Scott's done. Wild Bill's done. Bob's done. I'm waiting on Michael Combs, David, and Brian. Brian, you're done. We're just waiting on Michael and David. Michael, you're done. Please go all the way around. Don't stop down on the straightaway. I'm waiting for David. That's our race. Drop those cars down. Head on out to Marshall. Damien in 1, Oliver 2, and Scott in 3 in that one. Nice run, guys. Remember, our racetrack is not live until we get our marshals out there, so keep your cars in place until marshals are in place. Drop those cars down, head on out there. Everybody's waiting for you already. They're waiting up here. I'll give you away, guys. When I stick out, just say something right away. Okay? Or try not to, knowing that you guys are close.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's bad, I know. When I do it, it's bad. Now try to be good about knowing where your car is while you're down there. Okay, number 11. Things going over there, bud. He's drink or anything?
No, I'm good right now.
Got a nice cool water here if you want it.
I got one right here.
Okay.
Thank you. You need anything like that, you let me know. I'll call somebody and bring it up for you.
All right, all our marshals are in place. Guys, roll those cars out. Make sure you stop on that straightaway when you get down here, so the straightaway is not live once you get back to it. There's no rush to get that lap in, so don't break your cars or don't do anything that you're going to regret in this little warm-up one lap here. All right, stop down here. Where you going? All right, guys, roll those cars out. Here we go. When you get to that loop line, it'll be live for you. All right, that loop line is live once you get to it. See some fast racers in this one. First car around we see is Jared. Followed by Mason, Aiden, Charlie, Herb, Marc-Andre, Steve, Daryl, Ken, Josh, and Todd. 30 seconds down, 4:30 to go. 22 flat for our leader, Jared Tebow. 14.509 is his pace. 13.502 for Mason Monmany. Hayden is our 13.503. Marc-Andre, he's on a 13.507. Charlie, he's on a 13.518. 13.521 from Roundy. Oh, this qualifying is really tight right now. Half of our field's on that 13-lap pace. And we got Jared and Aiden up on that 14-lap right now. 14.509 for our leader. 14.521 for Aiden. 13.503 for Mason. 13.510 for Mark Andrew. One and a half down, 3.5 to go. It's Jared in 1, Aiden in 2, Charlie in 3, Steve in 4, Marc-Andre in 5, Mason in 6, Josh in 7, Daryl in 8, Herb in 9, Ken in 10, and Todd in 11. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. 14.508 is our leader's pace. 21.8 on lap number 5 is his fast lap. Second place driver, 22.1 on lap number 5 for Aiden Manchada. .215 down, 2:45 to go. It's Jared in 1, Aiden in 2, Marc-Andre in 3, Mason in 4, Roundy in 5, Charlie in 6, Daryl in 7, Herb in 8, Ken in 9, Josh in 10, and Todd in 11. .215 left on the clock. .22 flat for our leader last time around. Super smooth, super consistent. It's great to see that world-class driver out here. Thank you very much again, Jared, for joining us for this race. 13.519 for Mason right now. 12.505 for Roundy. 12.508 for Charlie. We got 1.5 down. We'll go back to our leader, Jared, with a 14.509. 14.516 for Aiden. 13.518 for Marc-Andre. 13.524 for Mason now, and a 12.505 for Charlie. 1:15 left on the clock. It's Jared in 1, Aiden in 2, Marc-Andre in 3, Mason in 4, Charlie in 5, Roundy in 6, Herb in 7, Daryl in 8, Ken in 9, Josh in 10, and Todd in 11. We got 45 seconds left on the clock. 14.509 is our leader's pace. He's been pretty consistent right around that pace right from the get-go. .35 seconds left, drivers. 35 seconds. It's Jared 1, Aiden 2, Marc-Andre 3, Mason 4, Charlie 5, Roundy 6, Herb 7, Daryl 8, Ken 9, Josh 10, and Todd 11. We got 10 seconds left on the clock, drivers. 10 seconds. Those cars for that next race should all be down on pit lane. Looks like they are. Thank you very much for everybody. Just remember, your race is not over until I tell you your race is done. Mason, you're done. Charlie, you're done. Marc-Andre, you're done. Jared, you're done. Roundy, you're done. Just waiting on a couple more drivers. Ken, you're done. Aiden, you're done. Just waiting on Josh and Todd. Josh, you're done. Okay, thank you. Drop those cars down. Head on out to Marshall. Nice run, everybody. Yep, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes it takes you gotta hit that side button a second time. Yeah. Okay. All right, marshals, get yourselves in place. Oh, we got a little track repair. We're gonna have a moment for a little track repair.
I was sleeping. I slept until 12:30.
Enzo, hit the little button on the side that shuts your mic off. It's the little button right here. Turn it to hold it for a second. No, hold the button. No, it's still, yeah, I should shut it off, but it isn't. Yeah, it's still going. I'm gonna sleep it. Yeah. I think I have your thing up here. I found it on the stand. As soon as they're done repairing, get off the track. You guys are going to roll those cars out one time around and you stop after that loop line. Let's give it a minute here. Thank you very much for the track repair, guys. Roll those cars around slowly. Head around one time. After you hit that loop line, stop on the straightaway down here. It's not the roll and start yet. You just keep going. This is not the start yet. This is not the start. So one lap, you're going to hit that loop line. You're going to stop on the straight real quick. Slow down to the straight. Straightaway's closed when you get to it. Straightaway's closed when you get to it. Just making sure everybody's transponder checks in properly. All right, I got everybody all set. Roll those cars out, guys. Roll them on out. When you get to that loop line, it'll be live and your race will start. Here we go. First car I see around is Luke. Followed by Dave, followed by Joey. Everybody another lap around. I'll start calling off times, paces. All right, here we go. 45 seconds down, 4:15 to go. It's Luik 1 with 14.517. Brian in 2, 13.502. Dave Elliott 3, 13.520. 13.521 for Joey Goldfish. Chris Eldred on 12.502. Wayne's on a 12.520. 12.521 for Enzo. 12.524 for Wayne. 11.5 flat for Paul and 11.515 for Sean. 11.521 for Kevin. It's Luik 1, Brian 2, Dave 3, Joey 4, Chris 5, Dan 6, Enzo 7, Wayne 8, Paul 9, Sean 10, Kevin 11. Right now, fast lap on lap number 4 goes to our leader, Luik, with a 22.3. Sorry, guys. 14.516 is our leader's pace right now. 14.522 for Brian. 13.512 for Dave. 13.519 for Joey. And a 12.509 for Chris Eldridge. We got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Just about that halfway mark. It's still Luik in 1, Brian 2, Dave 3, Joey 4, Chris 5, Enzo 6, Wayne 7, Kevin in 8 now, Paul in 9, Sean in 10, Dan in 11. 2:15 left on the clock. 22.3 is our leader's fast lap on lap number 7 for Luik. 14.516 is his pace. 13.501 for Brian and 13.513 for Dave. 13.524 for Joey. And a 12.510 for Chris Eldridge. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. We got a car upside down here in front of the straightaway. We got a couple tangled up together. All clear. Thank you very much, marshals. 1:45 left on the clock. $125 left on the clock. If you're in that next race, your car should be down here on pit lane. Your car should be down here on pit lane. If you're in that next race, this is only race number 5 of E-Buggy. We got one more in our E-Buggy race. One minute left on the clock. 1 minute. It's Brian in 1 now. Luik 2, Dave 3, Joey 4, Enzo 5, Chris 6, Wayne 7, Dan 8, Sean 9, Paul 10, and Kevin 11. 45 seconds on the clock. 13.501 for Brian. That's his pace right now. 13.505 for Luik. 2.4 separates those two drivers. Dave's on the 13.512. Fast lap for our leader is a 22.6 on lap number 11. 22 flat for our second place driver, Luik. We got Dave with a 23.4 on lap number 4 and a 24.3 on lap number 4 for Joey. 24.5 on lap number 6 for Chris. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. Enzo, you got a 25.1 on lap number 4. Wayne, you got a 25.2 on lap number 9. 23.4 on lap number 10 for Sean. 26.6 on lap number 5 for Paul, a 25.5 on lap number 5 for Dan, and a 25.6 on lap number 5 for Kevin. All you drivers are still live. I'll tell you guys when you're done. Luik, you're the only car done right now. Everybody else is live. Dave, you're done. Enzo, you're done. Joey, you're done. Dan, you're done. Paul, you're done. Just a reminder, if you guys can complete those laps that you're on, instead of stopping down here on the straightaway. I'm only waiting for one driver right now. All drivers are done. Thank you very much. Brian takes this one down, followed by Luik, Dave, Joey, Chris, Sean, Wayne, Enzo, Paul, Dan, and Kevin. Nice run, guys. Drop those cars down, head on out to Marshall. Bob Roboshaw, if you can come up to timing and scoring, please.
What do you need, Kenny?
Like a short extension cord or something so I can plug the AC in. I'm cooking. I am cooking.
I got you. Yep, I got you.
Thank you.
I feel your pain.
Sorry. Sorry. It's hot up here, man.
Oh, yeah, it's
The
blazing.
UV is
I'm like,
they're
damn,
all
I can't.
black, too.
Of the day I picked to wear pants and not shorts.
You bring any with you?
Yeah.
Okay,
I wore pants because I knew we were going to be out early this morning working. I'm like, it's
cold in the
fuck.
morning.
I should have changed right before.
And say I got a brand new pair in the car if you needed
Yeah,
some.
no, I got plenty. I just ain't got no time now.
All right, once our marshals are in place out here, we'll get this one going. These guys are working their way out here. Right along the back fence, Enzo. All right, looks like all our marshals are in position, guys. One lap around, stop after that loop line. Once you get to that straightaway, stop on that straightaway. All right, everybody's checked in. Guys, roll those cars out. When you get to that loop line, it will be live for you. I know we got a few fast guys in this one. This should be interesting to watch as well. Sorry, I had a little issue with the computer here. We're all set. When you get to that loop line, it's live. Everybody's good. Remember, you see that faster car coming up on you. Give him some room. This is only qualifying. All right, right now we're 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. We got our leader, Danimal, with a 14-5-11, 14-5-16 for Antonio Caputo. Sebastian's on that 13-5-10. Mike Barkus on a 13-5-10. Will Santiago 13-5-17, 13-5-12 for Kevin. Shaping up to be a pretty quick heat right now. This is the last heat of E-Buggy. Coming up on that 2 minute mark, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. It's Danimal 1, Antonio 2, Mike Barkus 3, Sebastian 4, Kevin 5, Will 6, Jean 7, James 8, Will, you're in 9, Peter in 10, Ellen in 11, 21-9 for Antonio on lap number 4 for a fast lap of this heat. Danimal just throwing down a 22 flat that last time around. 14-5-19 is his pace right now. 13-5-07 for Mike Barkus. 13-5-12 for Antonio. Just over that halfway mark. Three minutes down, 2 minutes to go. It's Daniel Sender in 1, Mike Barkus 2, Antonio 3, Kevin in 4 now, John in 5, Sebastian 6, Will in 7, William in 8, James in 9, Peter in 10, and Ellen in 11. 13-5-07's our leader's pace. 13-5-07 for Antonio. 13-5-07 for Mike Barkus. We got 0.5 separates all three drivers right now. Oh, not this time around, Danimal. He said that ain't gonna happen. He just gapped himself with another second on top of those two guys. Now we still got Daniel out in the lead. We got Antonio in 2, Mike 3, Kevin 4, Sebastian 5, John 6, Will in 7, Cricket in 8, William in 9, Peter in 11, and Ellen in 10 right now. $50 seconds left on the clock. $13-5-01 for our leader. $13-5-02 for our second place driver, Antonio. $13-5-06 for Mike Barkus. $13-5-17 for Kevin. $13-5-23 for Sebastian. 21-7 on lap number 10 for Danimal. Blazing fast. 15 seconds to go. Antonio, you're done. Jean, you're done. Mike, you're done. Ellen, you're done. Just waiting on Daniel and Peter. Just waiting on Daniel and everybody's done. That's the race. Daniel takes this one down, followed by Antonio, Mike, Kevin, John, Sebastian, Will, James, William, Peter, and Ellen. Nice run, everybody. Next up is our mini truggy. We will need a few volunteers, and this will be the only race we should need volunteers for after this race for marshals, after this race. So anybody that's got a few minutes that can hang around, that's marshaling right now, that would be more than gracious. What was on your car? What was on your car? That's where you go. That's the bucket. Nope. That's right. You just started this year, right, Sebastian? I saw something about that. Doing really good, bud. All right, soon as Ellen's in place there, we got 4 and 5 cone back there. Looks like everybody else in place. You guys roll those cars one time around, stop on the straightaway when you get there. And if any of you guys that are marshaling right now don't mind helping out, we only have 6 in this one. We need all of them to marshal after they're done. And then we're going to need those few volunteers, please. This should be the only one. Hit that loop line and stop on the straightaway. All right, guys, roll those cars out. Here we go. You get to that loop line, it'll be live for you. All right, that loop line is live when you get to it. All right, 45 seconds down, 4:15 to go. Looks like we got the man himself, Dave Hemingway, out in that early lead, followed by Jericho, John, Dan, Chris, and Kevin. 13.516 is our leader's pace. 24.3 first lap around. It's pretty speedy for those little cars. Backs it up with a 24.2 this time around. 24.9 for our second place driver, Chris Eldridge. 26 flat for John Staples. 27.3 for Dan. 26.5 for Kevin. And a 26.4 for Jericho. 130 down, 3:30 to go. 13.514 is our leader's pace. 12.516 for Chris Eldridge. 11.501 for Dan, 11.505 for John, 11.513 for Kevin, and a 10.503 for Jericho. 24.1 on lap number 3. This time he comes around with a 23.4 on lap number 4 for our leader, Dave Hemingway, with a 13.512 for a pace now. And a 12.526 for our second place driver now is John Staples, followed by Dan with a 12.526 as well. Those two drivers only separated by 0.1 seconds. Just about to that halfway mark. Up next is our first race of 40 plus Nitro Buggy. That's up next, 40 plus Nitro Buggy. I'd like to thank everybody. Keep this program moving smooth right now. .315 down, 145 to go. 13.513 is our leader's pace for Dave Emenway. 12.521 for Chris. 11.5 flat for Dan. 11.505 for John. 11.523 for Kevin, and 11.524 for Jericho. 23.3 last time around for a lap on lap number 5 for a fast lap, and a 23.3 backs it up on lap number 8 for our leader. 1:10 left on the clock. 1:10 left on the clock. It's Dave in 1, Chris in 2, Dan in 3, Kevin. Oh, make that John in 4, Jericho 5, Kevin in 6 now. Looked like Kevin had a long lap there. .45 seconds left on the clock. 45 seconds. Everybody's pretty evenly spaced out here. 30 seconds. Like I said before, if any of you guys marshaling right now, don't mind helping out. We're going to need a few volunteers. If you guys got a few minutes you could spare, that would be so appreciated. 10 seconds left on the clock. 10 seconds. Your race clock's expired, but your race is not over. Everybody's still live. Everybody's still live. First one done is Dan, followed by John. We're just waiting on Dave, Chris, Kevin, and Jericho. Kevin, you're done. Chris, you're done. Dave, you're done. Just waiting on Jericho. Here's how this one went down. Dave in 1, Chris in 2, Dan in 3, John in 4, Kevin in 5, and Jericho in 6. Nice run, guys. All right, remember, we could use a few volunteers, and it looks like everybody cleared out. We can use a few volunteers right now. I need at least 4 volunteers. John, you got somebody for Jericho for the rest of this weekend? Danny, can you cover for Jericho, buddy? I got the Nitro guys here warming up, and they're getting ready. I need those volunteers right now. Thank you so much, guys. I need coverage on the 7 cone. I need coverage on 9. We got 9, Matt. Thank you very much. We got Matt on 7. Joey, can you take 11? That's the bucket. I need one body down here on 11. On 1. Sorry, on 1. I just need somebody on 1. Joey, thank you. Okay. No, we're good. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, you guys can throw those down for your 2-minute warm-up. Your 2-minute warm-up starts now. 2 minutes. One minute, 1 minute. That's your 1-minute warning. $30 seconds. If you're coming around that loop line now, don't make any more laps after that one. All right, guys, bring them on in, bring them on in. Bring them on in as you get here. Come on, guys. Come on, get around the track, get around the track. We got guys in that pit lane already. If you got to jump a pipe, jump the pipe. You know what to do. Get yourselves over here. Norm, throw them on the straightaway. Get those cars in, fuel them on up. When you get to that loop line, it's going to be live. Here we go. I'll give this one about a minute and I'll start calling up times, paces, leaders. All right, we're approaching that 1 minute mark. We got Michael Combs in 1, Dominic 2, Durs in 3, Dave in 4, Steve in 5, David in 6, Brendan in 7, Paul in 8, and Mugen Sean in 9. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go, 13:5:16 is our leader's pace for Michael Combs right now. 24:1 is his fast lap on lap number 1. Dave's on a 13:5:21 with a 24.2 on lap number 2. Let's make that a 23.5 on lap number 3 this time around. That's going to put Dave out in the lead on a 13:5:16. Michael Combs on a 13:5:17. Durs on a 12:5 flat. We got Steve on a 12:5:03. 12:5:18 for Brendan. 11.504 for David Cruz. 11.504 for Dominic. 11.519 for Paul. And a 10.514 for Mugen Sean. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. It's Dave in 1, Michael 2, Steve 3, Durs 4, Brendan 5, David 6, Dominic 7, Paul in 8, Mugen Sean in 9. We got Dave and Michael swapping back and forth each time around. .2 separates them right now. And we got Dave on the lead, followed by Michael. Dominic jumps out in the lead this time around. 13.505, 13.514 for Dave, and a 13.517 for Michael. We got 2:15 left on the clock. 2:15. It's Dominic 1, Dave 2, Michael 3, Steve 4, Brendan 5, Durs 6, David 7, Paul 8, and Mugen Sean 9. Looks like we got two groups of cars grouped up going around the track. Work with each other. If you know that faster car's coming up on you, give them some room. This is only qualifying. Dominic now 13.507, 13.515 for Dave, and a 13.516 for Michael. .2 separates 3 and 4. 1:20 left on the clock. It's Dave in 1, Michael 2, Brendan 3, Stephen 4, Durs in 5, Dominic 6, David in 7, Paul in 8, Mugen Sean in 9. 55 seconds left on the clock. 55 seconds. 23.5 fast lap goes to our leader right now, Dave Belly. That was set on lap number 3. $40 seconds left on the clock. 40 seconds. It's Dave 1, Michael 2, Durs 3, Brendan 4, Steve 5, David 6, Dominic 7, Paul 8, and Mugen Sean in 9. 20 seconds left on the clock. 20 seconds. This is heat number 1 of Nitro Buggy. We got another heat, a 40-plus Nitro Buggy following this one up. Your race clock's expired, but your race isn't over. Keep going around until I tell you you're done. Make sure you finish those laps you're on. Don't stop on this front straightaway. Don't try to come backwards in pit lane. Keep going all the way around. Steve, you're done. Brendan, you're done. Durs, you're done. David, you're done. Mugen Sean, you're done. Paul, you're done. All right, keep going around. Keep going around, guys. Everybody's done. Dave takes this one down, followed by Michael, followed by Steve and Durs. Drop those cars down, head on out to Marshall. Thank you very much to all those volunteer marshals that came out to help us out. That's huge. Keeps this show rolling smooth. Hurry up, guys. Drop those cars down. Head out to Marshall. All right, guys, hurry up and get yourselves out into marshalling positions, please. All right, guys, hurry up and get in those marshal spots, please. Make sure you guys get those dogs away from the track, please. You just don't want there to be unforeseen accidents. Anders, how you feel about that 8 and 10 area right there to your right? Oh, your left, sorry, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much. All right, guys, throw those cars down for your 2-minute warm-up. Caution down here in this front. All cleared. Nobody's on 1. We need somebody down here on cone number 1. It should be Dave Belly. Oh, no, you had 5 on your car, right? David Cruz. Where are you? Thank you, Joey. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. All right, bring them in when you get over there. Bring them on in. Bring them on in. Jump the track if you got to. Jump the track. When you get to that far side, jump the track. Jump the track. Jump the track. Don't mean keep going. Come on in. Fuel them up. All right, guys. Get those cars back on the track once you're fueled up. We're rolling. Your loop line's going to be live when you get to it. Drop those cars. Let's go. Let's go. Mason, you going to be good to get that going? Get it going. Get it going. All right, I got to hit the clock. Here we go. A few more seconds and I'll call off times and paces. You got one upside down. All right, we got Jose Rodriguez in 1, Stefan in 2, Make that Stefan in 1. Oh, it's swapping back and forth all over the place. Jose's back in 1, John in 2, Bill in 3, Stefan in 4, David in 5, Daryl in 6, Robert in 7. One and a half down, 3.5 to go. Bob Momini, can you come to timing and scoring, please? If you got a free second, Bob Momini, if you can come up here. It's Jose 1, Bill 2, John 3, David 4, Stefan 5, Daryl 6, Robert in 7. One and a half left on the clock. It's Jose.